Second, everyone, community cares. 22 years can seem like a lifetime when you work the same job year after year, day after day, week after week. Well, that's how long One Valley principal has been dedicated to his school, staff, and students, while Mark Anderson has been an educator for 31 years. He spent more than 2 decades of his career as principal at Highland Lakes. As he prepares to retire, he also prepares to leave behind a legacy.
You can hear me, clap once.
It's clear Mark Anderson is respected by his students.
Everybody having a good day? Yeah.
But what's more obvious is how much they love their principal.
Have a great day. Have a great day. I think they'd say I'm pretty cool. I do not like to be in my office. I like to be out. I like to be around kids. I greet them in the morning. I say goodbye to them at the end of the day. I'm down at lunches. How are we doing, guys? Everybody having a good day? So far, so good?
Not a morning has gone by in 21 years that Anderson hasn't greeted his students.
Many times I think that kids, their most positive influence and their most positive interactions throughout the day are with their teachers or staff.
He was just shy of turning 27 when he first walked through the doors of Highland Lakes School himself, hired on as an assistant principal, and soon after became the principal.
I was scared to death, literally scared to death. There were teachers on this campus that had been teaching as long as I'd been alive. Yeah. So it was very intimidating. And so, you know, people say, well, how did you overcome that? And really, I took an approach like, listen, we're going to learn from each other.
He's been my only principal, my only boss ever. And I'm sad to see him leave. This is going to be sad.
Having a good day?
Ashley Vickers started teaching 5th grade language arts at Highland Lakes right after her principal took the job. She's been there for 20 years and says once Mark Anderson retires, things won't be the same.
He's very supportive, very kind, very loving. I call him the teacher whisperer because, you know, days are hard. It's not easy being a teacher, and sometimes you come in to talk to him, he just calms you down.
The students are just as impacted by Anderson, anticipating what lies ahead without him.
He's awesome. He's just the best principal I've ever had. I just trust him. He's a trustful person.
He's very nice. I mean, every time I'm around him, I feel good energy. I don't feel bad about anything. I never feel not welcomed. I feel very welcomed. I feel since kindergarten.
I care about them, and they know I care about them, and they know that whatever I'm giving them, it's because they made a mistake, and we're not going to make that same mistake. I always say the biggest mistake is making the same mistake twice. Don't do it again.
There's a saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
I promise to follow you.
Annual events like the Q&U wedding.
So that all of our words,
a lesson in the English language,
may be spelled correctly.
Cultivate a sense of community, creating memories for generations of students.
I was one of the first students of the school, and now I work at Deer Valley, so that was like a weird transition. Some of my first emails, I was like, hi, Mr. Anderson, and my boss this time was like, okay, he's not your principal anymore, you have to like figure this out.
You know, your career, you feel like you make a difference. You feel like you've made the world a little better place, but like now that I'm retiring, it's very apparent that there's a lot of lives that I touched.
I love you! A difference that can be felt among staff and students, one that can be seen in Anderson himself. Look at these class pictures throughout the years.
Mixed emotions, bittersweet. I feel like I'm handing my 22-year-old child over to someone else to raise. I mean, these are my family members. I mean, I've come to this place for 22 years, and letting go has been harder than I thought it was going to be.
As another school year ends, Anderson prepares to say goodbye. He will retire on June 5th, taking with him what he calls one of the greatest gifts he's ever received.
Almost everything in here has been given to me, and the way I look at it is if a student gives it to me, or a parent or a teacher gives it to me, I put it up and it doesn't come down.
Anderson, in turn, is leaving a lasting impression. Words of wisdom he repeated every single day, every time he offered advice or encouragement.
Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Yeah.
Oh,
right? And that's it.
story.
There's signs everywhere. He wears a shirt that says it. And I was texting with him after I left and said thank you, invited him on the stream. And that's what he said, make it a great day or not. The choice is always yours.
That little girl that was like, I love you.
I know. And they do.
So
the kids
cute.
do. Just walking around the halls, none of that was staged. Walking around the halls, those are the legit reactions of the students. And it's so neat to see what an impact he had.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Anderson, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you for all you've done. What a great story. Thank you, Anita.